to come clean. I've been hiding, I've been sleeping.
Versatile.
The morning after is a sobering reality. I know you know it all. Will you still break my fall? No one's ever hurt me more than me, and no one's ever loved me more than you. I spent all my life and I'm finally giving up. Now I'm coming home. I'm coming home to you.
Let me show them how you play a first round.
Coming home to you, to you, to you. Coming home.
You know, you hear a lot of people complaining about what they don't have. Wow, you actually got people out here that's been laid off having some real hard times. They losing their houses. They trying to figure out where they gonna sleep, where they gonna get their next meal. I mean, you name it, it's going on. When you get to looking at people that really have stuff versus the ones that's really struggling and trying to hold on to what they have.
Yevers.
And I'm just reflecting.
You come good day. Where is this boy? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's New Music Fridays. If you're now joining us, thank you so much. My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
DJ Versatile is with us. It's the afternoon drive. It's the Gridlock. We're the Gridlock Squad on the all-new Sky 99.5 FM. Reloaded. Thank you for the welcome. Thank you for the welcome. Thank you for the highs. Thank you for the hellos. If you're making your way home, man, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I told all you we have a guest in the building. All right, of course, we are live right now on Sky 995 FM on Facebook. Head across to JD's vlog on YouTube, JADWE on YouTube. And good afternoon to those of you all who are watching us in the comfort of your home on CNT3. Yes. Of course, Facebook. Remember to share it live. This is Internet Talk. Share it live, all right?
And of course, good afternoon to you guys in your cars. And if you're home, like I know Ingrid and Marcia and all our faithful followers, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. We got worship royalty in the building.
I was going to say, you took the words out of my mouth, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Worship royalty is in the building. I can't wait to talk to them. I got some questions for them, my friends. But let's get them the welcome now.
Let's give them the official Sky 99.5 Gridlock Squad welcome.
Yeah, we got
Oracle Worship in the house.
building. Let's go. Brucey, I'm going to take that phone from you.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I'm making sure we good.
Man, listen, guys, we want to say thank you so much for coming through and passing through. This is your first time in Sky, yeah?
You know, I think when we launched out in 2021, we would have done a virtual release
thing
on Sky.
Yeah.
So this is our first time here.
In the Reloaded. Well, in the building.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I like
stuff.
first times. I remember the first time I had ice cream. It was beautiful. So first times are pretty good. Listen, JD took the words out of my mouth before we let them speak. I've known Josh in passing. I would have seen him over the years. And let me tell you to your face, I want to thank you for your humble demeanor, your personable demeanor. Always cheerful, not over the top, but just always pleasant. And I think in the conversation of Christendom, I don't think we understand how far that goes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because
I
like
appreciate that.
Fred Hammond said at a time, he said, you're quoting scripture, but you are mean. You're mean. You know, and I want to thank you for always giving off that Christ-like demeanor.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You're
man.
always so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it your wife?
Yes, sir.
That
it
woman in
is.
love with you, real bad boy.
Yeah.
I have seen couples before, but there's something. Listen, I know no man after the flesh,
I
but
was
by the
gonna
Spirit
say.
of God. And there's something going on here in the spirit. And she is there, and I say, yo, this is a lot of support going on. And she's looking at you, and I just feel the love.
I tell them there's something in the eyes. Your eyes gonna give you away. So
These are peaceful bunch of people.
The eyes gonna get you.
Yeah, you know what? It's because they're probably always in the presence of worship and God. You see, that's our problem, babe. We need to get in the presence of. Yeah, we need to be like walking in the upper room.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I gotta speak for myself because I know you always.
I trying to figure out.
Day and night.
Day and night, night
Yeah.
and day. Good afternoon,
Pray for
Josh.
me.
Good. What is your wife's name?
Chloe.
Oh, she has a pretty name too.
Chloe.
What is it?
It's Chloe.
Chloe?
I should have guessed.
Is that like a nickname or that's your real name?
No, that's my real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
It's a nice name.
pretty white name. You see. And then that's like, what's your name?
I think the word they use, JD, is Caucasian.
Oh, okay, my
Alright.
bad. Okay, but it's a pretty name.
Yeah.
You know,
Her
it's a
full
pretty
name is Patrice Chloe.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, you
So-
don't matter. But that's a beautiful name. And then Chloe's our singers. Yeah, in
Chloe
that,
Bailey.
Yeah, she's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah, you
Yo,
sound
she
like-
don't even know who that is.
No.
You don't? We're going to talk after. We're going to talk
Really?
after.
Yeah.
But that, guys, we have
Super.
Oracle Worship in the building. Give us, the usual question that most people try to shy away from, but let us know who you are, who is Oracle Worship. We know you're here to drop new music, but for people who have no clue, just give us a brief synopsis of your mission, your intent, your purpose. Who are you?
Yeah, well, we're a collective out of the Ministry of Triumphant Revival Center.
Right.
So my parents are the pastors there. Pastors Gerald and Susan Samru, they are our covering. So we were birthed out of the worship ministry
Right.
of that church. And so we were given a word that we would have a band or group called Oracle Worship. So it was a word directly from God. And so, I grew up listening to Hillsong, listening to Elevation, all of these bands, Israel, whoever. And I was trying to figure out how am I going to do this? And so it went on for years. I did my degree in UTT and
Music?
in music, yeah,
Nice.
at Napa. I think I would have seen you around there sometimes too.
I cross your path.
So I was trying to figure out how, and then it so happened during COVID, God opened the door and we launched out with Ascend. And so that was our first single. And so we've just been doing whatever God wants us to do. Back then it looked like Ascend, and right now it looks like Grace Upon a Rock. And I think that's what he wants to say through us.
I love how he said right now, but back then it looked like that. Right now it looks like this. And if that isn't the purest definition of your Christian walk, I don't know what is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Before we jump into it, I just want to say publicly, man, thank you for the gifts, guys. They came in here bearing gifts.
Oh, grits.
Grifts.
I thought you were
alright?
going to say grits.
Yeah, let me just put this. Hold
he's-
this for me
oh,
there,
and
babe.
that color works for you, man.
Hey, you know that's my favorite
your
color too.
color.
Look at
Oh,
this.
nice.
Look at this, internet.
Look, we have our thing on it. That's
Look
what
at-
you wanted.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the Gridlock Squad. Look, they put the Gridlock Squad on it. Yo, all other artists, boo to you if you coming
my
through here without
gosh.
gifts. Letting you know right now. Wrap it up there for me.
JD is like
Next
a
person
kid.
coming. Who coming in here? Rhonda? If you're looking, Rhonda, I'm telling you right now. Go and run by the dollar store and get a cup or something. All right. But you just mentioned about growing up looking at Hillsong and but anyone, me, who understands the music, when they look at you all, you could see that the influence. All right. What's the difference, if there is a difference, between the Maverick Cities, the Hillsongs, and Trinidad Worship? Is there a difference
With their sound, or you mean?
with your song?
I think culture-wise and inspiration has a lot to do with it. Whatever they do, it's because they grew up in it.
Yeah.
And so it's very easy for us to say in Trinidad that's an international sound. But I hope we could change that narrative now. After listening to us, I could only speak for us, Oracle Worship, and say, yo, this is we thing. This is
Right.
from here, you know what I mean? And so the younger generation now could look at the sound we're producing. And so all we want to do is just do our part in raising the standard in the kingdom holistically.
And
I love how he said, play our part in raising the standard, because you know that's how life is supposed to go. Nothing should stay the same. Evolution,
sure.
evolution is not a bad thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's also very necessary. I wanted to ask why worship, but you did express that it was inspiration. It was almost a prophetic kind of calling.
Yeah, it was.
I just want to ask, in the culture and climate of Trinidad. Y'all know what's up. No, I feel like we love worship, love worship, but then I feel like we love soca and the reggae and
Of course,
all of
it's in our DNA.
yeah, so
For sure.
no pun intended. But so do you feel threatened that your music is not necessarily the go-to in terms of our local genre?
Well, first of all, let me say, anyone who knows me knows that soca is actually my favorite genre.
Papa,
You know what I mean? I grew up
okay,
listening to JD. I grew up because of my brothers who are older than
grew
me.
up is a strong word, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Making me feel old over here. Camera
you
girl in
know,
the back. Wow.
But I mean, the heart behind something is always important, and our
Yeah.
heart isn't to make it. You know, our heart is really just to do what God has called us to do,
Right.
and we're just trying to do that to the best of our
take a little
ability.
gift for that. Take a little gift for that.
She give me a mint.
Take a little gift. No, it's not mint. It's a
All right,
it's a
right.
sweet tea.
A sweet tea.
I like that he said our aim is not really to, I don't want to say not to make it, but I think you said something very, very important. To the heart of something is so important.
Yeah.
And to me, once you do anything, if it is just selling bread,
Yeah.
and you want to give, you want to make sure that product is good. You want to make sure that it's a good representation of yourself. And I think most of us need to stick to remembering how important that is. Not
For
to
sure.
compete,
Yeah,
but to contribute.
For
Not
sure.
to compete,
That's
but to
strong.
contribute, because we're all in this together. And not,
That was bordering on what I was about to ask just now. Right. So we're talking about. I was asking you about the difference.
What's the difference in the
Yeah,
sound?
what's the difference? So, plain talk bad manners in Trinidad, we tend to put on heavy rotation the big names, the Kirk Franklins, the
For
CC
sure.
Winans, and I happen to think, right, when it comes to local worship, that it's, and you were talking about the standard, raising the standard, right? That you guys, Joshua Ali has a massive song that we love so much, that we play so much in our spiritual download.
Yeah, he's crazy
It's called,
talented.
yeah, it's called Goodness. All right, Vanessa Briggs and Candace Catons. And, when persons do worship, why do you think that the worship is not, do you think it's not respected, all right, in the radio stations? And why do you think it's local worship is not there in demand for heavy bookings in the concerts and whatnot? I just wanted to hear your perspective from it.
Yeah, again, I think it's culture. You know what I mean? In the States, that's what they have. You know what I mean?
But
down here,
isn't the culture of the church supposed to be worship?
right. So what I was going to tell you is that I think when Maverick City even came in, they shifted that culture a little bit. It trickled down in Trinidad. I think it's about to change. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, JD, by isn't that the culture?
Because we worshipers. Right?
But you
we
see,
are
but
literally
but
worshipers. We love worship
what
regardless.
you're doing there is you're talking about a style of worship.
Yeah.
Because remember, worship
yeah.
is anything unto God, from a pure space.
All right,
So
true.
you're speaking about a style right now.
Yeah, so what
genre,
I'm trying to get at is that every Sunday morning, every whatever day that you worship on, we usher in with worship. We all love
We
to
usher
worship.
in with that
that
the style.
But when
That
it comes now to local, right, on the airwaves and in the concerts, they tend to shy away and always book one particular type of music. And I just feel like those days need to
past
done. And then
us.
that's why I'm bringing up the conversation, right, to let
sure.
them know that, listen, it's a thing and we understand. And if you're listening, whoever that the powers might be or the church it might be,
For
we
sure.
need to start to usher in.
Incorporate.
I think it's
incorporate
also
it.
about creating spaces
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
and letting people experience that. You know what I mean? Because it's very easy to, say church, but sometimes when you're in a collection, in a collective of people in that environment, being ministered by these artists and whatever, then the culture begins to shift because people experience that.
Yeah.
And when people leave with that experience now, they want more. And I think people are beginning to want more because
Right.
this whole Maverick, I'm bringing up Maverick because they went trending recently. You know what I mean?
right.
And I think people want that. After conversations that I've had, people are craving that right here in TNT.
I love the word craving that because it's like creating a culture in your own home. You know, you don't eat the same thing every day.
Correct.
But you get accustomed to mama's cooking, right? Because it's part of the culture of the home. And I feel like that is what, promoters can do what they want to do. That's their right. So if something is branded as a reggae fest, that's fine. If
For
something
sure.
is branded as a soca fest, that's fine. But what we're saying is we have to try to keep the conversation fluid. We can't have corned beef all the time. We want to put some
Yeah.
cabbage in there, so that the meal in
The
itself
worship
becomes...
group always opens. They
Yeah,
shines it.
yeah, let's not do
Yeah,
that.
you know,
We don't
man,
want to... Listen.
I buy out here a long time. ago.
Yeah.
And I don't
sure.
want to get real heavy and deep in it, but I out here a long time and I've seen where it's only a particular style all the time. And
But
you
it's
know,
an important conversation.
It is.
Because
It is.
there needs to be room for people to tarry and to get deep together as the kingdom, not just in church, but as the kingdom as a whole in Trinidad. You know what I mean? We could jump up for soca and reggae, and it's great. It's great. It's sometimes that might heal a person more than even the worship.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, and young people love to worship.
Yeah.
All right, the church
Yeah.
loves to worship. But I just personally dig a horrors when
Yeah.
they have events and they just have this, that. You
Where
understand?
does Dig the Harrows with? Our trouble?
And a wheelbarrow. All right, and a wheelbarrow. All right. Before we get into the music, we want to talk to us about the band. Who is the
Yeah,
band?
I was
Who
just gonna-
writes?
yeah.
Who leads? Do you all have worship arguments?
Do this line
Yeah.
4 times. No, Josh. 6 times.
And how do you deal with the perspective? That's question 2. How do you deal with the perspective that you know what, you all are a worship team, like you're supposed to be probably walking on water. You know what I mean?
No,
Or
it's
something
air,
on air.
actually.
Or
That's purer.
water too.
Air
You
is
know what I mean? As we were speaking about Maverick,
Yeah.
well, of course, Naomi Rain is our very, very good friend.
Yeah.
All right? But I think
She's as human as you
she
could get.
is superhuman.
Right.
But of course, people wouldn't know that because they just see, and this
They
is
see a
another.
6-minute video on YouTube.
Yeah, and they
man.
say,
Take
you know,
that clip and that's your whole life.
you know,
That's
they're
it.
like, wait a minute, because we carry in Curab eating doubles on the it's like, wait a minute, I don't think she's supposed to be eating with her hands in the corner or some weird thing, you know? How you live
Not
up
good
to
for
that?
the brand. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
not good for the brand. That's it, the brand of the worship group, the
Yeah,
worship
yeah, yeah,
team.
yeah.
How do you all deal with that? And who are the members and the writers?
Yeah, well, right now I'm doing most of the writing, but Chloe made her debut
I love
on
your name. Oh my god.
Chloe, right?
Chloe.
So she made her debut on the next song that we have
Right.
coming up. But for now, it's actually just me that's writing, and the members actually are me and her, and unofficially because we're yet to announce. But this is actually the third member in the studio here. She will be, and as much as I, as a musician, because I studied music and I played for Positive for years, and it made sense for me to want a band. You know what I mean?
You know,
It made
no
sense.
place in the face for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're just adding members as God releases it on our heart. You know what I mean? Because it's so integral, which leads me to the second question. So integral to be on the same page.
Yeah.
And my goal, obviously, to have it is to have the band under the same covering because everyone is on the same page, on the same vision, on the same purpose. And I think when we walk in purpose and we walk with the heart and we walk with on the same page, I think God kind of aligns everything, and so we are not trying to live up to people's expectation of how we should dress, whether I should have on a Jordans or dress shoes or a
Thank you.
tie.
Right.
Say
You know
that
what I
word,
mean?
say the
I'm
word.
just trying to walk in whatever God tells us to do.
Yeah.
Because if I don't and try to please people, I may miss out on purpose.
Well, my brother, that is exactly what purpose is. No matter
Yeah.
how much shade we try to throw on Facebook, no matter how much shade we try to throw in family meetings or whatever, this is what purpose is. People want to try to understand what the mission that God gives each individual. And because
Yeah,
we don't
yeah, yeah.
understand it, we brand it or demonize it.
But I can't say that without shouting out my parents again, because they would have developed a culture and a mindset in our ministry that produced that. This wasn't just me waking up one day. That was done over time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I must big them up for developing that culture in our church.
I just want to say before we move on to the music, that energy is something that I believe in totally. Like it could, somebody can walk into a room and
change, yeah.
changes the entire atmosphere.
Presence,
And
yeah.
I want to big up all you. I
It's true.
feel so happy sitting here. No, I like good vibes.
Right.
You know, it's not about, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. I think I said it before, you know, just keep availing yourself to what God is saying. It literally doesn't mean that you have to show perfection.
For sure.
But you have to be able to have a desire to walk in purpose, and I'm hearing that.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
is good vibes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the music. The production, of course, would be you guys. How is the process recording a band, like a live band? To me, that sounds like Eddie.
We actually do our music abroad.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually do.
Take that.
Okay. Okay.
You're fast.
Yeah, man.
You're with studio here.
I like it.
Yeah, well, we record our vocals. Some of it we record down. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But the instrumentation that is happens
Abroad. Yeah.
So
That's
so it's not like we kill two birds with one stone and only buy a ticket to go on vacation.
No,
and
there's
all
a whole planning process with even just doing one song. Like this is when you see a song, it's not because we want to do it, but it's sacrifice. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sacrifice behind going into these records. So,
again purpose. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Good vibes.
Soup about soca running.
Running,
Pull
say
that
that-
beat from YouTube
say that to me.
and saying
They
it.
got
They
it.
don't know nothing about it. They don't know.
Jump on
Now,
a rhythm.
yeah, jump on rhythm. Man, we're getting ready to jump into the music. There's so many more questions
So
that I
much
want
more.
to ask. I
Yeah.
talk about dress code, how church is not what it used to be. I want to talk about what are your thoughts on pastors with tattoos and how they look and all of that. But
I don't think
but
time-
that will be time is not going to
Yeah.
permit. All right, we want to get into the music. Talk to about what the offering that you're bringing here this one. Yes, you got.
Yeah, this song is called Grace Upon a Rock. And I just want to encourage people. You may be going through a dark time. You may be going through, feel like you're in sinking sand right now, especially in the country. When you look at the news, you may be feeling like there's no one to turn to. You're in a valley experience. You know, you have no hope. I just want to bring to remembrance the reason for this season, which is the crucifixion and Jesus dying for our sins. And when we look at the cross, it's a representation of hope, of mercy, of love, and of grace for his people. So I want to encourage you, listen to the words, and I hope that it impacts you. This is Grace Upon a Rock.
All right, guys, let's go. Nisa done pull out her pen. She's getting ready to write. Percy, I'm excited, guys. Get ready to, well, you know what we do on the WhatsApp board. If you're loving it, show them some love with the fire flames.
So they work with some words for us.
All right. Oh, we got
awesome.
words. Nice. Let's go.
We need
Verse.
to up our game.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Sweaters and
So
things.
before Versi presses play, Josh, this is your time to introduce your song to Trinidad and Tobago and wherever else in the world Sky 99.5 FM is being played in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like I just said a lot. But I want to encourage people to look to the cross when you feel like you are down in a deep valley, that valleyed hill of Calvary, and upon this rock we stand. All other ground is sinking sand. This is Grace Upon a Rock.
Let's go, guys.
Grace upon a rock, love upon my heart, your body on a cross. My hope is not all lost. I'm risen up from the valley. I'm sorry. grace surrounds me.
I know all you thought they say, all you feel we can't pull up the worship, eh? All you thought we can't pull up the worship. The vocals. There we go. This is worship energy. It's called Grace Upon a Rock. Oracle worship.
Grace upon a rock, love upon my heart, your body on a cross. My hope is not all lost. I'm risen up from the valley. I'm sorry. Above my enemies, lead me on. Your grace surrounds me. Your grace surrounds me. Lead me on. Your grace surrounds me. Your grace surrounds me. Lost in mystery, I find myself in faith. Aside on Calvary, now lifted up in grace. I'm risen up from the valley. I'm sorry. Above my enemies, lead me on.
Yes, boy.
Your grace surrounds me. Your grace surrounds me. Lead me on. Your grace surrounds me. Your grace surrounds me. Oh, your grace surrounds me. Oh. You rose from the dead. You raised me up from my own self. You heal my brokenness. You break me so I can be whole. Grace upon a rock, I look to you, my light in the darkness. Mercy holds my hand. Father, here I stand. You rose up from the dead. You raised me up from my own self. You heal my brokenness. You break me so I can be whole. Grace upon a rock, I look to you, my light in the darkness. Mercy holds my hand. Father, here I stand. Upon this rock I stand. Oh, the ground. grace surrounds me. Upon this rock I stand. You hold my world within your hand.
Wow. One of those songs that you feel like just don't want it to end. That is Grace. Grace surrounds me.
Grace upon a rock.
Grace upon a rock. You see, I don't know name it over there already.
Yeah.
That's what people do, you know. Man, we love that round of applause, guys. The WhatsApp board is on fire. Ocean says, I love it so much. Let us know where we can stream it. Definitely a church morning prep song. She's loving it. Taisha says, Fire Flames. Showing Ali, good afternoon to you. He says, of course, always locked on. Thank you, Showing. And David says, where would we have been if it wasn't for the grace surrounding us? Man, guys, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
What I love, what I absolutely love. I know I have a lot of things.
Well, Nisa has notes when artists come through.
Yeah,
She just has.
but I don't want us to make it. I don't want us to make it a thing. You know, because sometimes it may not come across in words, but just emotion. I feel like, because I don't want it to be like I'm critiquing. I feel like what you said in the beginning is exactly what I experienced.
Okay.
I feel like we try to make the conversation about what God did at the cross so hard and complicated. And the space that the song gives, it just allows you to live in the words and to reflect on exactly how simple and how simply beautiful and powerful what he did on the cross was.
For sure.
I'm not going to get into I feel like the sound from the jump, it matched the standard of our time.
Yeah.
Which,
That's what I wanted to say. It's right there.
There's a clappers one
That's the
time.
clappers. And you know, people say things, but I don't say things just for saying things.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to be blessed and privileged to have an anointing on your music.
Yeah.
In a time now where worship or not, the anointing seems like now to us so old school.
Yeah.
And it's not even a conversation. And I'm not talking about, hey, your voice nice, which it is. Or the girl in the background, the mix song perfect.
That's what I said. I didn't want to
Yeah,
go.
I'm like, yo, definitely the mixes. Where the mix at?
It's
For
good.
sure.
It's good.
It was mixed abroad,
Abroad, yeah.
abroad. So you could, we are artists. We've been here. We could tell.
I
This
feel
mix.
the technicalities are,
You know? But it's besides all of that, because you could have all of that and still it doesn't have anything that could connect with someone's spirit to make them feel repentant. To say that, you know what? Look, Ocean said, yo, beautiful song is a beautiful song. Make you feel like, and when we use the word church, not the building. In other words, like it makes you feel to get closer to the Lord. You know what I mean? And we are so proud that it's coming out from Trinidad and Tobago. You all got visuals. All have visuals for it?
Yeah, so we actually we gathered the same way how Maverick City does it.
Yeah.
So we gathered like that and recorded this moment.
Is
and
that
so
that's a worship trend?
Like you had a clip or something like that on the page?
Yeah, correct. So we
Is
launched
did
it.
you all do the big light on
Yeah,
top too?
yeah.
All I had a light to himself? Because watch me. I want more of that. I think I saw a clip of it and I said, yo, where are they getting these lights?
Yeah, so we actually recorded right in church. So we created a space. We brought some people in and we said, yo, you know what I mean? And so the official video for this song actually released at 12 p.m. today.
Right.
So it's up on YouTube right now. So I want to encourage everyone to head over on YouTube and
check it out.
Check it out.
All right, so guess what we're going to do? All right, we need to go to the break right now.
Yeah, but I just need to say one thing before we go to the break. JD was saying something about the communicative power of a message, of a father beckoning. Now, there'll be times when you had to shout and say, get on the road, boy! But other times we need to know that the love of God is what draws us.
For sure.
And compels us.
Yes.
That is actually what breaks yokes. When we see how he loves us. Brother, when you started to sing, I just felt, this is what I've learned, is that anointing on your voice.
Definitely.
A lot of us think it unless the person running up and down that you're not there yet. And of course, we know that that's not what it's about. It's about a genuinity. So I have that. Where is it? I said your voice, John's voice is genuine. No, there's a part of it
Josh,
that Josh.
Josh.
What did I have, John? Josh.
Who's John, girl?
Because I was talking to John before.
You know what, John?
I was saying the anointing.
Continue.
I was talking to John before. It reminded me of Stephen Furtick a little bit, just a little bit, in terms of when he does slower songs like this. And that's my pastor. One of the
He's a
pastors
great
I listen to.
songwriter.
And I want to thank you for being obedient and letting the vocal come out how it came out.
Yeah.
There was no unnecessaries. It was just right. And I feel like sometimes that's how we need to receive messages. Just like that. Don't shout at me. Don't scream at me. But just let the message come out.
I appreciate that.
Guys, we need to go to a break, and when we get to the break, we're going to come back and wrap up with
We'll wrap up
Oracle
with them,
Worship, get
'cause-
these social medias handles and all of that
Yeah.
good stuff, all right? It's a Gridlock Squad. Good afternoon. Stick and stay. Don't move, all right? Internet, don't move.
Hey, it's your boy Jerry here telling you about my partner Boods Boy. Listen, in spite of the pandemic, the man still have his place stock up and running nice. He have wire panels, lighting fixtures, both domestic and industrial. He have the best in LED too, from foundation to finish, or like they say, from before foundation to finish. So make sure and visit Boodo's Electrical and all the locations sanitized proper. Don't forget to wear your mask. Boods ain't playing that. Visit any branch today. Shop and save at any location: Chase Village, Marabella, Davie, or Dow Village. Boodo's Electrical. Voodoo.
Vision and Dreams Transforming Lives Foundation
Presents Blessed to be a Blessing Family Fun Day.
Saturday, 30th of March at the New Settlement Savannah Ground, Chaguanas.
From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Bouncy Castle,
Slides and games,
Easter Parade,
food, snacks, and drinks.
guest artists,
Alyssa Joseph, Sean Daniel, Brandon Best, and Melissa Precious Brown.
Easter Bonnet Competition, open to children up to 14.
Church groups register 1 male and 1 female.
Cash prizes to be won.
Gospelipso competition, theme Resurrection of Christ, 15 years and over.
Church groups can register 1 person. More cash prizes to be won.
Visit Vision and Dreams Transforming Lives Foundation on Facebook and Instagram.
Or call 701-7168 to register.
Admission is free.
CEO and host Dr. Mary Ram Logan. It's blessed to be a blessing. Family Fun Day.
This Easter Sunday, Island Christians present Psalmist Sunday, featuring Sean Daniel and a full cast of praise leaders. On March 31st, we gather at Faith Assembly Aruka for a praise experience like no other. Limited $100 early bird tickets now on sale at the office of Sky 99.5 FM, Faith Assembly Church, and Island E Tickets. Or call 293-5903. Easter Sunday is Psalmist Sunday at Faith Assembly Aruka. Stay tuned to Sky 99.5 FM.
And from the Lunchtime Doctor live this Monday, March 25th. Tune into Freedom 106.5 FM, Sangeet 106.1 FM, and Sky 99.5 FM for a special Lunchtime Doctor edition on endometriosis awareness from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Join the conversation with Dr. Brittany Dean and renowned specialist Dr. Vishal Bahal, and take the opportunity to send your questions via WhatsApp at 306-1065, or you can call 627-3223. Remember to tune in to Freedom 106.5 FM, Sangeet 106.1 FM, and Sky 99.5 FM this Monday from noon for the Lunchtime Doctor, the Endometriosis edition with Dr. Vishal Bahal. It's season 2 of Make Your Point, the show where secondary students take Students, across TNT tackle tough topics in a debate showdown under pressure with limited time and before intimidating judges, all who expect excellence. Season 1 set the standard, and winners San Fernando Central Secondary are back to defend their title. Can they repeat the feat? You have to tune in to CNC3 to find out. Mondays at 8 p.m. with reruns on Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 noon. Live streaming on Facebook and cnc3.co.tt.
Yes, right. I got some information for you as well. Rev up your weekend. Come on down to Answer Motors Showcase this Saturday, March 23rd at Movie Town, Port of Spain. Come and test drive the latest Honda, Ford, Mitsubishi, more, and definitely more. And you can get on-the-spot appraisals for your ride so you can upgrade in time for the Easter. And you don't want to miss it. It's this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Movie Town, Port of Spain. Man, see you there.
See you there. And just to remind you guys, remember Lunchtime Doctor Live happens this Monday on Freedom 106.5 FM, 106. Sangeet 106.1 FM, and the Sky. And this is with renowned specialist Dr. Vishal Bahal, where they're going to be doing a conversation. JD, you ever heard about endometriosis?
No, not until we start talking about it.
Well, you're going to need to stay tuned. We should listen. If you have any questions, remember the number to call is 306-1065, or you can call 627-3223. It's the Lunchtime Doctor, Monday, March 25th. You don't want to miss it.
That's right. Oracle Worship is still in the building. Man, we want to get these socials. Where can they connect with you guys, follow you guys, talk to us? Oh, sorry, forgive me. That's rude.
So they can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. The username is Oracle Worship. They can also check out our YouTube channel that has the latest official video for Grace Upon a Rock.
Nice.
It's on YouTube, so feel free to like, subscribe to our channel, and comment, leave some love, and yeah, that's...
And that's the booking info as well if persons want to have you all. What's the procedure to have you all come to church? You all come in the whole band, or just come with tracks? How let's do it?
Band.
Band for Lent?
You're working with your engineer as well?
Yeah.
Let's work with it. So wait, only have hold the phone.
You can't come with a band and...
So only have our own engineer you work with?
Well, an engineer. Yeah.
An engineer.
An
Alright.
engineer.
An engineer.
For now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
now.
For
Definitely, man. So listen, we're getting ready to bounce out of here, guys.
I didn't do my wrap up though.
Oh, sorry. You can.
Yeah.
Forgive me, babe. Dear babe.
I really want to be able to experience you guys live. Because what I heard here this evening was powerful, genuine, fun.
Yeah.
It gives me hope. That's one of the things you said that you hoped came out of this song, and to be in the presence of people doing that type of thing is so important. So I want to big up, as you said, your parents are your pastors.
Yeah.
So big up mommy and daddy, Samaru one time. Hopefully we can visit sometime
For sure.
to experience the Oracle. First of all, the name of the band and all,
Yeah,
it says something.
Yeah,
Oracle
yeah.
worship, it's so much better than the three Hebrew boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Much better than that.
Yeah, church groups kind of give weird names, but awesome. Congratulations on the offering. I wish you God's best in the very near and far future.
We already have another one
Of
ready
course you
to. It's already finished.
It's already
but
finished.
So y'all doing an album or?
EP.
The goal would be an album, but again, we're just being obedient, whatever God
Right.
wants us to do in the moment. And so we have another one ready. So whenever he says,
That's a
yo,
vibe too,
the people want it.
Having things put on there.
People need it, sorry.
That's like an outfit woman, You just know, listen, I wanted two of them, but I can't wear two of them one time.
Right.
And by the time we'll show itself and I'd upon the second one.
Let me see if I can
Effective.
get. Let me see if I can get this question in 2 minutes. One artist or song minister you all would like to do a song with. Who would that be?
Naomi Rain.
You know we got on WhatsApp, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
for sure,
We
for
do,
sure.
we do.
For sure, for sure.
That
Right.
laugh is...
Well, listen, I'll tell you why. I'm not even, this is, Chloe, about maybe, when the last album dropped, we would listen to 2 songs of that album every day. Every day.
Wow.
You think
We won't even talk to each other while the song is going on. We'll
Oh,
just
man.
be there, taking in the song. We agree with Heaven and another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing with Naomi is, if you message her now, She might probably respond next month.
Yeah.
Because
for
she's
sure,
gotten
for sure.
so
She's so busy.
busy.
Oh my God, guys!
She's
I'm
gotten-
so sorry.
Yeah,
JD
yeah.
told me so. I'm
She is.
sorry.
For sure.
Busy, but God
Next
bless
time she
her.
passes through Trinidad, we're gonna be able to call you. We're gonna go need some doubles.
Yeah. For sure.
Love that crab doubles.
Sky 99.5 FM, we have been chatting with the dynamic, inspiring, and purposed Oracle Worship. We want to thank them for passing through on the Gridlock this afternoon. We do wish them God's best. We're about to head into 6 o'clock hour.
News, of course, you're gonna hear the music of. We're gonna beat this on spiritual download. I don't only know already. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the music.
Thank you guys for having us,
You're
and of course, thank you
welcome.
for doing what you do and being real.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I
thank you
mean?
for the
Thank you.
sweater.
Yeah,
For sure.
because here does be,
Cool.
cool. But I really do appreciate you, just like
Yeah.
real talk. And I hope to see more of you guys.
For sure, you
Yeah,
will.
man, yeah,
You
man.
will.
Thank you so much. All right, internet. We're gonna wrap up right now. If you're on the radio, we go straight up to 8 p.m. And CNC3, thank you so much for having us in your homes. Oracle Worship, wave to that camera over there. All right, we're gonna wave to this camera over here. Bussy, wave to the camera. All right, guys, we out of here. Bye. Well, for now, news. Hey, news boy. There we go.
This is Sky 99.5 FM, powered by the TBC Radio Network, including sister stations Freedom 106.5 FM, Vibe City 105 FM, 95 The Ultimate One, Sangeet 106.1 FM, and Slam 100.5 FM. This is the 6 p.m. news.
This is news on Sky 99.5 FM.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jesse Ramdale with headline news here on CNC3 Guardian and the TBC Radio Network. The Education Minister
Taking you through the traffic with a smile and plenty laughter. It's the Gridlock with JD, Nisa, and DJ Versatile on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded.
which were conducted at several schools. There were also adjustments to the school schedule in the days leading up to the examination to facilitate the exercises. Today, the Education Minister notes that previous bomb threats prompted authorities